Good afternoon. I am the Manly Digger, and this video I'm back at the 1880 estate property. That was a dairy farm. It definitely was a dairy farm, but it's hard for me to look at it as a dairy farm and see the layout. So I looked at a couple old maps that I had that I took pictures of. So it's a picture of a picture, but just to give you an idea and give me an idea of how the layout of the farm could have been. And it's just a cool picture. That's all it is. It doesn't really, at least for me, it doesn't give me a layout of how the farm could have been, but it gives me a layout of how Waterville was in and around that time, which is really cool. But that is awesome. It's a cool picture to find. I like looking at old maps. It's a map, but it's a drawn map is what it is. It's a drawn map of Waterville. You'll see. Mainly they go. Before I start, let's talk about Operation Reboot. Operation Reboot Outdoors is an organization, a nonprofit organization for veterans to get them out into the woods, to take them out hunting and fishing. It is ran by Dan and Nicole Waite. If you are interested in Operation Reboot Outdoors, they have a YouTube channel where they discuss Maine outdoors and how they help veterans. They discuss their organization, and they have a coffee time or a coffee talk that happen. They have it every week. Different veterans come on. Dan talks about his struggles coming back from Iraq. Dan has 2 combat deployments. He's a Army veteran. I'm not pushing any merchandise, and I get none of this profits. All the profits go to Operation Reboot, and it's a non-profit. So this is a map from the 1888. There is no train tracks, so it's hard for me to try to locate where I live and where I've been digging, because there's no train tracks. But I can still, the roads are still the same, or the major roads are still the same. So it's just cool to see. The roads haven't really changed. You can still see the bridge and the mill, which is a major or very large landmark for me. The 2 bridges, there's 2 bridges. The one to the right is the penny bridge, or the 2 penny bridge, 2-cent bridge, which is cool. I'll have to do another video on that one, but yeah, layout of Waterville. So what I've highlighted here is where my house and where the 1880 estate is, that kind of location. What is missing is the train tracks, which was not in place until 1905. So I don't know, it's kind of cool look at what was there at the time, and it gives me an idea of the layout. Not a really good idea of the layout, but it still gives me an idea of the layout. Very cool. First corn of the day is from the 70s. I'm at the 1888 estate, Friends Estate. This area, I've picked up a lot of different coins from the late 60s, 169 the quarter, and then a lot of pennies from the 70s. So just like right in this area, all 3 times I've been here. That's pretty cool. So yeah, just a couple of feet away from this penny, the 70s penny, found this wheat penny from 1945. That is awesome. So I haven't looked at it or pulled it. I just pulled it out. It was laying like right in there. I saw the green, got excited. So it could be a wheatie. I have no idea. So I'm gonna flip it over and see. Oh, you can faintly see the wheatness. I call it the wheatness because that's how I roll. I'm so cool. And that is a wheat penny. I'm gonna look for a date now. really a lot of copper on it, so it's got to be kind of a little bit older, or maybe it was in just, I don't know. I'm so excited. I love wheat pennies. Looks like 1946. I'll clean it off more and get back to you. So 1940s, not as old as I thought it was going to be because of the copper, but it's still a Wheatie, and I love Wheaties, so that is awesome. Look at that bad boy. All right, mainly dig out. So yeah, that was a good, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a toy part or a tool part, or it's some type of part, obviously. But it's got this, there we go. It's got this in there, so that's kind of cool. I think it's cool. I don't know what it is. But it was down there. It's good, like it was right at the bottom. That's a good 8 inches or more. I just wanted to show this before I pull the coin out. You see, that is awesome. And that is a good little over 3.5 inches, say 3 to 4 inches into the ground. That is awesome. Now I'm gonna pull it out. That is cool. Oh, it can't be that old. We'll see. Oh man, those 70s pennies are fooling me. They look like Wheaties when they're all green like that. I get excited, but it's still a cool penny from the 70s. Oh, another penny from the 70s. That is pretty cool. Didn't fool me this time. I saw the copper. I was like, oh, and then I saw the memorial on the back, and I was like, didn't get me this time. But in the same hole, I found this, which is square nail, the square nail is in really good shape. So it makes me think maybe it was a furniture nail. I don't know. Anyway, that's cool. Another wheat penny. I think this one says 1951. That is cool. So I found 3 or 4 wheat pennies so far. Another wheat penny from the 40s. That is awesome. I think it's the 4th or 5th one today. That is awesome. Plucking wheat. That is an interesting piece. No idea. It's I think it's modern. I don't think it's that old. But it's the only thing I found in a couple of minutes, so figured I'd dig it up. Wow, another Wheatie from 1940s, 1946. That is awesome. That's so many Wheaties today. It's awesome. Another wheat penny this one's from 1950 though, so not 1940s something. Very cool. You can see the difference in color. That's awesome. So many Wheaties. Oh man, that's the first Canadian cent of the year. That is awesome. 1943. That is pretty cool. Oh, actually, no, it's not the first Canadian cent. The first one was the holy one at the construction site. But this is the first whole one. So this is my end review. I found 7 wheat pennies, which is incredible. Also a Canadian cent from 1943. A square nail that could be from a piece of furniture or from early 1900s. And this top just interested me. I don't know why.